what I mean by put a spirit in you has to do with the rituals conducted en masse, because obviously you have a spirit already in you, one that may elect to let my people go, and in a way that is been thought out, has been planned, and was going to get support from the community to let nonviolent offenders back to the community. Now, you don't want to do that, right? But fucking make a group of enabling a group of idiots to go outside of the jails and saying, demanding letting everybody go, just kind of compartment swept everybody into the same compartment, is to defeat. So while they're up there fucking acting like we're all these holier than thou and we're the good people and we want equality and all this shit, they were all used in a very devious way. They put a spirit in them. They got spirited, and then they went and over to conduct themselves in ways that were not fucking thought out and were not on the up and up. And so you could say, that the quote unquote, the man that they have this spiritual problem that all of their gods being in jail, but that doesn't, him saying that only if you just say they're all the same and let them all go, now they're not gods anymore. Now there's a bunch of molesters and a bunch of like people who don't understand that you have personal liberty and they don't respect your fucking freedoms and shit. Your food. So while these celebrities and everything can maintain their air of being loved by the people, which they kind of feed off of, then they, with guile, they've tricked you. They tricked you with guile. They went and they said they took the list that was presented to them by community leaders and gone over by the president, by Trump, to strike an accord. He wanted to use the political capital that he can get. Of course, he's a politician. Of course, yeah, that's what have you and everything. But they were really going to get people let out of jail. But because it was working with Trump, then they said, no, we aren't doing any of that. And they just sent a bunch of fucking idiots down there to just tell everybody, let them all go. We love all of them. That was a fucking, that shit right there, orchestrated by a Christ killer. They can't turn you into a Christ killer unless they put a counterfeit spirit up your ass. They all, you know what I'm saying? It's like anything that you really would advocate for, anything that you would really get behind and shit, they know what that is. They're afraid of that shit, dude. They don't want you to get no acknowledgement for what you really actually think, what you really actually feel. They just go out in front. They preempted you, and then they stigmatize and they fucking do it. They put an example out there that's the wrong example and get everybody behind that. They'll make you the enemy, dude. If you're really working to get freedom and liberty for marginalized people, like they're gonna fuck you up. I'm not saying that that's what I do. It's just they're gonna fuck you up somehow. And then it's the Fed, so they delegate through their 3-letter organizations and shit, and they have filched out from underneath the taxpayer. And have these political activists, these political action groups are really Christ killers. They really just are Christ killers because they could not come up with a job or some real way to contribute anything. Just crazy.